Hi, this is Alessio. Hope you're well. Just a quick video for you about Bitcoin. So in this video, I want to try and answer a question which some of you are asking, which is, is it a good idea to chase the price higher? Bitcoin has just been rallying higher and higher. Is it a good idea to chase the price higher? Or is it better to wait perhaps for a pullback? And if so, which levels to wait for? Okay, so I want to try and basically just answer this question here. So first of all, is it a good idea to chase the price? No, I don't think it's ever a good idea to chase price, especially when you're in three conditions. When the market's over bullish, which it is, extreme optimism in this market in Bitcoin right now. Secondly, overbought, extremely overbought, and overextended, and also we're seeing lots of acceleration extremes. Acceleration extremes occur when price moves too far, too fast. Okay, so personally, I wouldn't chase the price. I would wait for a pullback. So you're probably asking, okay, a pullback to which level, which support level? Okay, so what I would personally wait for is a pullback to the 21 weekly average, which is the blue line you're probably seeing right there on my chart. So I would just say go on a weekly chart, put a 21 moving average on the chart, 21 weekly average, and usually price pulls back to that level, just like it did, for example, a few months ago. Now, if you go back and have a look at the chart of Bitcoin during the 2015 to 2017 rally, the last major bull market in Bitcoin from 2015 to 2017, you may actually see that several times during that bullish rally, what did Bitcoin do? It pulled back. So first of all, it went up, big move up, and then it pulled back down to the 21 weekly average and then bounced off. Again, rally, and then pull back to the 21 weekly average and then bounced off again. Again, rally again, pull back to the 21 average and then bounced off. It did this several times, pull back to the 21 average, bounced off, pull back, bounced off, and so on and so on. So you do see this kind of pattern in a bullish uptrend, when you see these kind of pullbacks to key support levels, to key moving averages like a 21 weekly average. That is personally what I'd be waiting for right now. And actually, if you recall, a pullback to the 21 weekly average happened just last year in 2020. If you recall, actually, as a matter of fact, in the summer of 2020, you may remember, I said, look, the next time that Bitcoin pulls back to the 10,000 level, it could be the last time we'll see Bitcoin near 10,000 or sub 10K before we go rally higher again. And I said that could be the last time we'll see Bitcoin near those levels and near the 10K levels for a very long time before we go much higher again. We're going to experience a correction. Be very cautious, very careful, because I think Bitcoin is going to give us one more chance, one more opportunity to get long on Bitcoin below the 10,000 level. In other words, guys, that correction, which is likely to happen sometime in September, that is going to be probably the last time Bitcoin is going to be sub 10K, below 10K. Probably the last time we'll have a chance to get long on Bitcoin at below the 10,000 level before we see the next major move up towards the previous highs of last year, 13,800 and potentially even higher, 16,000, 20,000, and eventually higher levels. And so far, Bitcoin has gone up, of course, to the 23,000 levels, to the 30,000 levels, and just recently to the 37 to 40,000 levels. But if you look at the chart very closely, you'll see that Bitcoin did pull back to the 21 weekly average last year in 2020 before it started the major rally higher. Okay, and in fact, you can see it pulled back to the 21 average, held just above it as well. It kind of formed a bottom near it and then managed to rally higher again. So personally, that would be the strategy I would follow. I'd wait patiently for a pullback. That could take some weeks. It could take perhaps a few weeks. It might go to the end of January to February perhaps. But I think that is a better strategy to wait for a pullback, which would create a better risk return, a better risk reward, than just chase price higher in this kind of condition when the market is over bullish, overbought, over optimistic, and overextended. So personally, what I would do is just put a 21 weekly average in the chart and wait for a pullback down to that average. By the way, I should just say, as I'm sure you know this, the 21 average, the moving average in the chart, they're not static. They move with the price. They catch up with the price. So as price has been going higher, that 21 average, the blue line, will slowly catch up with the price. That's why it's called a moving average. It's a moving average. It's not static. So I think as time goes by, that blue line, the 21 average, is going to slowly move up higher and catch up with the price. And I think price could then eventually catch up with it, perhaps pull back to it. And I would say the pull back to the 21 weekly average could perhaps be a better opportunity to go long or indeed establish long positions. Now you might be asking, well, what if the price pulls back to the 21 average and goes below it? What if it goes even lower than 21 average? Yeah, it's possible it could do that, although I think it's less likely, but there's always a risk of trying to catch a falling knife. So for those of you who want to play it more conservatively, more safer, it perhaps would be a good idea to wait for the price to hold the 21 average. Wait for it to pull back to the 21 weekly average, and then wait for it to bounce off or to hold it, close above it, for example. All right, guys, thank you very much indeed. I look forward to seeing you in the next video update. Thanks a lot. Thanks very much, guys. Again, please remember, if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe today. And also, please hit the bell icon to make sure you're notified of our future video updates. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.